Hello mga B, I'm your Ate B, Bernadette Zambrano Aguinaldo, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Matangkad, gwapo, at edukado. Baki ni idol at negosyante pa. Lahat na yata nakuha na ni Donnie Pangilinan. GG na, Donnie! GG na!
Okay naman.
Alam niyo ba, I spent one day with Donnie. One whole day with him.
Kinikilabutan ako. I've never seen this kind of reception.
At nalaman ko ang malaking papel ng kanyang pamilya, ng kanyang daddy sa kanyang stardom.
It's not every day that you get to also work with your family.
Yeah, you understand why you really plan everything.
Don't be afraid to fail or to make mistakes because it makes you who you are today. And I think that's what my parents showed me.
Our children are their own persons, and we're here just to make sure na they become the best that God wanted them to be.
Before that, like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and please don't forget to click on that alert button.
Pilipino tayo, kaya lumalaban tayong nakangiti.
With me, put your hands together, ta-da, let's be happy. You will see tomorrow's brighter, ta-da, let's be happy.
So ngayon tayo ay showbiz reporter dahil inaabangan natin si Donnie Pangilinan. Donnie and Dad. So ngayon, ang nakikita natin, meron silang mall, movie, screening. Anong tawag dito? Movie screening ba? Hi! So yan yung team nila. At ang producer nito ay si Donnie himself. Artista na, producer pa. Eto na sila. Ayan. Iba yung star factor ni Donnie Pangilinan. Ano? Pero kanino nga ba siya nagmana? Eh di syempre, kanino pa nga ba? Sa tatay niya. Hello. Thank you. Sino ba yun? Kilala mo ba?
Sir Anthony.
Sino bang anak niya?
Ay, yung bagong kasal. Ay, si Donnie. Hindi, yung isa yung lalaking babae.
Ay, baba. Ay, kilala mo pamilya niya.
Opo. Pinanonood ko siya. Latest pinanood ko siya. Kasi
Ayun.
na-inspired ko kay Maricel ako. Tsaka sa'yo, pinapanood ko yung Be Happy. Oh, Be Happy.
Ate B, tita. Tita na nga, tita na nga. Hello, congrats ha.
Matagal na ba kayo nagkasama ni Donnie sa film? Or first time?
First time ko yun.
Anong feeling na work producer din siya?
Dahil first movie ko siya, tapos kasama ko pa si Donnie. Nakabahan ako. Inisip ko, kaya ko ba ito? Tapos very nervous ako sa mga eksena kasi ayoko magkamali, ayoko maging cause of delay.
Yeah.
Tayo.
Oo. Marami tayong matututunan sa father and son dynamics ni Anthony and Donnie. How do you raise a kid like Donnie Pangilinan?
Okay naman.
You get this all the time?
No, I don't really go around like this, but it's nice that we get to go like places out of Metro Manila.
Kinikilabutan ako. I've never seen this kind of reception. It's actually nakakalimutan.
Kahapon lang in-announce ko. Yeah, you understand why you really plan everything. Ayaw mo masaktan, ayaw mo magalit.
Hello guys! Kamusta? Salamat po sa pagpunta dito. SM Malinag, maraming salamat po.
Celebrity ka rin, sort of, right? In your movie. Have you never experienced this person?
No, I think it doesn't happen overnight. Through the years yan, di ba, si Donnie, sinubukan niyang alagaan ang career niya. Naka-inspire, nakatapos siya sa kolehiyo habang may pelikula at teleserye. Naragaan niya kalusugan niya, health niya. Somehow, I don't know, it just all fell into place. Meron ginagawa itong batang ito na kahit ako mismo kami na Maricel, we're not able to do.
Maraming salamat guys sa pagpunta dito. Hope you guys enjoy the movie.
What were you thinking? Why did you do this movie?
We just wanted to do something different, you know. This is considered a baby project of ours, especially as a family. Kasi first time namin mag-produce together. And I think this is our way of experimenting also. It's a new genre. It's esports, and we just wanted to do something different, something fun. And yeah, that was the whole purpose of it.
Wait, ilang years ka na ba sa showbiz ngayon?
Ilan ba? 7, 8 siguro. Yeah.
Relatively new.
Yeah. A lot of blessings just came in
Oo.
at the same time.
You're very disciplined. You know how to balance your time. All these things, no? Paano mo natutunan yun?
Well, hindi naman sobrang accurate din yung balance my time kasi marami din akong palpak. Hindi kasi there's so many things I'm trying to juggle kasi I think with the help of those around me, but at the same time my team does a good job, and like, to be honest, this month has been really, really hectic. Actually, every day may trabaho ako. But I'm considering it as a blessing, and I'm learning a lot. So like you said, medyo bago pa rin ako sa industriya, but I'm happy that I get these opportunities. Yeah, because it's not every day that you get to also work with your family.
Eto kasi ha, bata pa lang sila. Si Anthony na interview ko na, magkakasama sila pag may talk si Anthony. Magsaswimming sila dun sa hotel.
Yeah. Ang motto namin, we try together kasi nagka-triathlon kami together.
How did that make you as a person, this kind of family that you have?
I think it taught me a lot about discipline and working hard for, you know, certain things. It showed us at an early age that if you really want to accomplish something, like for example, finish the race, not even place, but finish the race, you really have to train, you really have to make the time, and you really have to put in the effort and the work.
Itong race mo ngayon is show business. You're a producer now. Ano yung vision mo?
The whole point, especially with this movie, is to showcase that we as Filipinos can come up with content like this, especially like esports, diba? Ang dami nating talented na esports players, nagko-compete abroad. It's considered a sport talaga. We win internationally, but there's not a lot of recognition in terms of like movies, series about them locally. So I think this is like our way of thinking out of the box, and we want to come up with more content na ganito na iba, na hindi usually nakikita ng mga tao na mainstream or whatever. We're happy that, you know, a lot of the reviews have been good, and we know that it's been like almost 2 years in the making. Just the fact that we have a quality film, we're very proud of that. Thinking long term, I'd love to do more things out of the box. Just try new things, you know. You can never stop trying because you'll always learn something from it. Like from this already, I've learned so much behind the scenes. I'm so used to just being a talent and actor, but now it's like you really see the ins and outs of the whole thing. Yeah, I'm really gonna carry this forward, and
More films? You think?
hopefully, I think so. I think
Wow.
so. It's fun. It's fun, but it's tiring. So there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of preparation.
Amazing.
Pag lumayo tayo kay Donnie, hindi na tayo makikita. Lulupog na tayo sa crowd.
Hindi ko alam kung paano ko ilalarawan yung experience na to.
Wow. As in, wow. People really go crazy about you. Or na-shock ka ba nung when you realize na, oh my God, ang daming taong naghihiyawan?
I just appreciate that a lot of people appreciate the work that we come out with. Syempre nakaka-overwhelm. And whenever they give, tinan mo, ang cute nung binigay niya. Ano ba to?
Saudi Angel.
Saudi Angel?
Ano
Ito?
yan? Nilalagay
Ano
sa cellphone?
Ang galing eh.
Binigay sa'yo.
No, it's just so cool that they go out their time to come up with these kinds of things. May mga crushing na binigay sa akin, parang yung character ko sa Can't Buy Me Love, and then dito. Ang galing, ginawa nila. You know, but sobrang na-appreciate ko talaga. Kasi mahal na mahal ko sila lahat. And it's nice that, you know, kahit pa paano we get to be an instrument din.
Si Lola kanina tuwan-tuwa sa'yo.
Kaya 84 years old, no? And then yun yung pinaka-gusto kong reaction, lalo na sa mga lola, kasi sobrang close din ako sa lola ko.
Why are you close to? Which
Our
Lola?
grandmother actually.
Oh,
She
yeah.
passed away like 5 years ago, but when we were in Quezon City, she lived with us kasi. So I got super close with her. And I think that's also something very close to me, mga may edad na, yung mga senior citizen. For some reason, nagko-connect ako sa kanila.
Anthony, how do you feel when you see this kind of crowd being the manager of your son? Anong feeling mo? Ang una mong nakikita ay saan ang exit dito?
No, it depends on your role.
Yeah.
Diba?
So
If I was
you're-
the speaker, if I was the one on stage, di siyempre, engage with the audience as much as you can. Pero kung nandun ka to manage the situation, nasa yellow zone kang tawag doon. White zone, chill ka lang. Yellow zone, always looking saan ang exit dito. Pag may nangyari dito, saan pupunta? Okay, ilan ang puntahan dito sa parking? You know, that's what you do. You play different hats. So, depende sa hat na suot mo. Ikaw, hindi ko alam kung ano nararamdaman mo.
Ano naramdam mo?
It's nice that I get to see them physically. A lot of them also really go through a lot to get here. Some will take buses or some will really commute. Wala ka naman dito kung hindi dahil sa supporters mo. Mahal na mahal ko sila lahat talaga. Yeah, I just love seeing them. Happy ako pag masaya din silang ganyan.
Naisip mo ba yun, yung laki ng impluwensya mo sa tao at sa kabataan?
Pressure din.
May pressure.
But I don't think kasi there has to be a fine balance din of, you know, being yourself, and I try to just stay close to like me, my calling, kasi if you get too caught up with being responsible here and whatever there, baka mawala ka na rin sa sarili mo. So yeah, of course I try my best to like stay in line with myself, but also I don't want to get too caught up in that mindset na I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that always. Kasi I have to make sure na yung pinapakita ko, ako rin yun.
Ano yung hindi pa nila nakikita or anong gusto mong ipakita?
Hindi ko alam kung ano pang hindi nila nakikita. I think a lot of the times they don't see me. Siguro when I rest, I just want to be alone. An introvert at heart, and then I became an extrovert. So like both. I like moments na ako lang mag-isa. In the gym na ako, manonood ng series. Siguro yun hindi masyado nakikita, and I'm okay with that. I don't need people to see that. It's very, very important to rest, take a break. That's what I'm also looking forward to.
Kasi ngayon si Papa mo ang nagmamanage sa'yo. Was it your decision or was it their decision na ang parents mo?
Pag palagi kami nag-aaway niyan.
Kaya na lang, mga 2 o'clock ng umaga.
Usually si mom yung ano ko eh. Me and mom rarely fight. But I think dad kasi, kanina sabi mo, siya yung coach, siya yung ano, ganun. Siya yung parang coach Kurt ng buhay namin lahat. And if you see the movie, you see that Coach Kurt really does it kasi he believes in the people. Even if sometimes mali yung... Well, not naman mali, but ayun, ano mo yun, parang it's from the heart. So, sometimes we clash kasi sometimes they're very strong with their views. I'm still happy that, you know, at the end of the day, I have people who love me talaga. Hindi yung ginagawa lang nila for this reason or that reason. So,
What Donnie meant yung what you're responsible for, yung sinabi mo. Minsan kasi meron tayong mga sinusundang mga thought leaders, inspirational speakers. Isa sa mga tumatak sa akin, and I remind my family about this, not what you are entitled to. Huwag dapat doon ang focus mo. What are you responsible for? Diba? Kasi maraming tao, what am I entitled to? Anong rights ko dito, rights ko dyan? But when you're doing what you're responsible for, like isa sabi ng Donnie, huwag mo kakalimutan yung sarili mo. For example, nag-usap kagabi. Sabi namin, okay, meron tayong isang plano sa darating na linggo. Pakapalitan natin isang pupuntahan natin para hindi na lumipad for one of our trips because you told me last night that I think I need to step back. Okay, so why don't we cancel this one, replace it with something closer so that he can sleep the whole morning of his only day break, which is Wednesday. Kasi Monday, Tuesday, taping ka. Thursday, Friday, taping ka. Diba? Saturday, Sunday.
pero Wednesday hindi na rin break kasi meron pa tayo.
Sa gabi na yun.
Gabi?
Ay, hindi. Basta maga,
Umaga break.
ayan. Bahala ka. Diba? Nandun sa, nandun sa sanunggan niya. Diba? So you're also responsible for your own well-being. Not just everybody else. So para niya magawa ito, kailangan step back then, you know, to pour in before you pour out.
Kasama rin si Hana dito pala sa...
Yeah.
Sila business, ano?
Creative producer.
Yeah.
Siya ang overall in charge ng creativity ng producer.
Grabe ang team Pangilinan.
So that was, pero yun sila. Talagang creator si Hana. Nakuha mo? Talagang artista to. So, magpakatotoo, walang plastikan. That's the first one. Wind lang kami sa'yo, wind. Walang plastikan, magpakatotoo. Number 2, iniisip dapat ng iba. You know, thinking of every person in the production. You tell them. Not just thinking of yourself, thinking of everybody else who's part of the bigger story.
First movie namin, first production. Ako, one thing I wanted to do differently was make sure na hindi lang yung cast yung magbibigay ng treatment na parang kakain on time, pack up on time, ganun. Pati yung crew kasi alam ko yung feeling nun eh. If I'm on the set at like 7 a.m., sila mga 4 or 5 nandun na sila, di ba? So very important din para sa akin yun. So we really made sure during our shoot na ganun yung standard namin. We even had a psychologist literally on the set that anyone can talk to. Kasi alam namin na
Mental
hindi
health.
rin biro. Sobrang stressful din ng production, di ba?
Ano ko lang narinig na may psychologist on set?
Kahit yung mga writers, yung producers, scriptwriter, they all went to the psychologist for 10-15 minutes just to lalabas lang nila kasi nakaka-trauma din yung mga pelikula, di ba?
Yes.
Lalo na kung dramatic yung scene, o yun nga, pagod na pagod ka.
Usually pag ako, when I act in a movie, hanggang doon lang ako, tapos hindi ko nakita yung logistics behind it. Like, how did you get this location? How did you get this actor? Ganun. Pero ngayon na nakita ko na lahat, nakita ko talaga na hindi biro gumawa ng pelikula. So, lahat ng hard work na pinapour out namin, doon mo lang makikita sa final mix, final everything. So, the countless hours of no sleep, of like working, of communicating, of trying to put a scene together, the scoring.
Or trying to put a scene drop together, di ba? 2 o'clock, Ice, kanina.
Ba't ka natatawa no parang
Hindi, kasi 2 o'clock, nagdi-discuss
God.
pa yung scene drop natin bukas. Tapos, pagising mo ng 6, meron na, ito na po eh. Ito na yung aming first draft. I said, wow, these guys really work hard.
Yeah, so itong baby namin talagang we learned so much talaga.
Letter N. Sige.
Nagbabasa ng kontrata.
Yun ba yun?
Nagbabasa ng deliverables. Nagbabasa ng kung ano yung dapat gawin. Di ba? Before we went down the car, we had to sit down and review the whole program. Pam. Kailan papasok si Det? Kailan gala. Hindi, kasi hindi niya gustong gawin yung kung ano na lang.
Gulat. Yeah.
But we also want to make sure na yung obligasyon sa sponsor, obligasyon sa mga funder, di ba, mga producer, you have to respect the brands and take care of them.
You really have to know what you're getting yourself into. That's the most important thing.
You have to really be responsible. Kung hindi, mawawala ka ng partner. They'll take you for one project, pero wala na sa next, di ba? Closed na ang pintuan. So for long-term relationships, we really take care as best as we can of those who invest in us.
And the letter D. Wind.
Well, professionalism. Dumadating sa set on time. Magkwento ka tungkol doon. The
Can I
challenge.
Hindi, minsan nililate ako. Pero as much as possible, I try not to be. But obviously, there are times na hindi naman ako perfect. They're really keen on that kasi syempre ang daming maghihintay, ganun. And I come from Laguna a lot of the times. So I have to leave early.
At ka naman nasa Laguna yung trabaho mo nandito.
Yeah, hindi ko. No, actually, I think I'll go back because I have a place here naman. Kaya nung pandemic kasi, I didn't want to stay here sa city eh. Gusto ko yung province life. Iba pa rin yung ang daming greens, tas malapit sa pamilya. Imbis na condo, 4 na walls. Feeling ko kasi mababaliw ako dun. So that's when I moved. And then nasanay na ako dun. So that's where usually I'd come from. Unless taping, dun ako magsistay kung malapit sa set. Pero usually dun talaga, sa Laguna ko umuwi.
When did you move out of your parents'
Tagal na.
Ilan taon?
21, 22.
Bata, no?
Ewan ko, parati ka nang bumabalik. So, hindi ko rin napansin.
Lagi
You know what's funny?
bumabalik.
we all live in the same. Well, I'm gonna build a house kasi beside them. Not the one beside, but like 5 minutes away. And then my sister lives 2 minutes away. So we're all in the same neighborhood.
It's separable.
I don't know. I mean, maganda din kasi yung place is very open siya. I like it when it's not super crowded din. And the air is nice, diba? The air is nice.
How is it being family and working in a business with your family? Seeing your dad, being your manager.
It's a lot, but to be honest, I don't really see my dad a lot as a manager. It's always like through this. Usually, pag nasa bahay kami, we try our best not to talk about business and whatever. But we also work with Star Magic. I'm not just managed by my parents. They're co-managed. My ABS and my parents. So they both work together. And sobrang grateful ako sa dalawang team na yun kasi they really communicate with each other. But yeah, working with your family, syempre, it's convenient, it's nice, but at the same time, it can get to a point na nawawala rin yung father or manager kasi hindi mo alam yung step na yun eh, kung ano yung line, yung fine line na yun. But we try our best, to na ililinya kung saan kailangan yun.
Alam mo, you just have to keep trying. You just should keep struggling. For example, meron kaming Viber group, pang career. Kami 3 yan. Ako si Maricel.
Meron kami 3. Me, mom, dad.
Oh.
Career with Donnie.
Oh.
Me, mom, dad. Parents. Donnie.
Meron talaga. Parang,
Diba? Same people lang, pero iba
Buwan
yung
ka
name.
ng boundary.
Para alam mo kung anong agenda.
Oh!
Pag tinignan pa tong group to trabaho.
Yun, ganun yun. At minsan sasabihan pa, Dad, maling thread ka. Paks, ganun.
Bakit mo ako tinataguan, ha?
Ha? Paano tago?
Ganyan.
May kaya kang gawin sa level na hindi kaya ng iba.
Ganun yung gaming para sa akin.
Pero ano pa yung nakikita mo for yourself?
Obviously, I want to venture into more business stuff, real estate. I've already started. We opened a gas station this year, and I'm working on a couple of real estate projects too. But I really want to travel more, and I want to learn more. I think you have to understand that, you know, it's a journey of growth, and there's so much you can learn from. And don't be afraid to fail or to make mistakes, because it makes you who you are today. And I think that's what my parents showed me, is that you can keep trying new things, and yung mga bagay na nakita mong gusto mo, yung mga nagiging calling mo, then stick to that.
You're 25 years old. I will ask you about your love life or family plans. Alam ko may love team ka, but how do you see yourself as a family man someday? Or what age do you see yourself settling down? Kasi parang yung parents mo, they really look perfect eh.
And they got married early.
How young were they?
I think my mom was 23.
Ang bata nga no?
Pero ganun dati, di ba?
Oo,
Kasi
ganun na
yung
dati.
panahon nga nila lola, parang wala pang 20 ata. Kasal na sila.
Totoo
And then
nga.
they had 9 children. But I think it's different nowadays, you know. It's different per person. I still have a lot of things I want to do in life. So, I don't think anytime soon. I don't know. Honestly, you'll only know when you're there. Siyempre 30s.
Oo.
30s, pero hindi ko pa alam kung kailan. Keep doing what you think will be helpful or will not. You don't know eh, diba?
Yung nakikita mo sa parents mo, no? Is that, or your family, is that something that you'd also want for your own family someday?
Of course. Yeah, I'd
Which
love,
which values are those that you value in your family?
I think the ability to still choose each other, even if ang dami na nangyayari. Kasi my parents have been together for what, 30 years already, married. Nakita namin kung paano sila. Even if there are times they fight and whatever, they still choose to resolve it. Siyempre, ang dami nilang mistakes din. And they tell us naman, they're very open with us. Their relationship. And I think that's something I also want to be a part of in the future, diba? A relationship like that.
And now, alam ko it's always a love team, no? Pero ikaw as a person, gusto mo rin bang maging your own person and doing your own project someday?
Well, I think the good thing about me and Belle is we're very supportive with each other. As in, sobrang fan ako for her. And I just think that at the end of the day, we're there to make sure that each other reaches their full potential. And I'd love to work with her in more projects, but I'd also love to explore like this, like Gigi, and same with her. So I'm just glad that we're in this position where we both know that we love working with each other, but we also are open to see what the future has.
Ito totoo to. Hindi ko alam bakit pag sinabing panghilinan, but parang very organized, very purposeful, very prayerful. You can impression ko lang to, Sir Anthony, I don't know if it's actually true. But saan nanggaling all these family-oriented values that you have as a person, and now nakikita ko sa mga anak ninyo?
Sa Pampanga, kaya ka po papunta dun eh. No, because my dad is from Pampanga.
And?
Which means our parents. My dad, from the very start, sobrang committed sa mga NGO. My mom, also, sobra silang active sa extracurriculars, and we got that from them. Love of country, and then I think reinforced yan ng church, no? When God tells us that we're responsible for your brother and your sister. And it's also because, sorry ha, pero you do much better when you're in a team. When you're in a community. Yung community na to. You! Look at you! Diba? Why did we do this? We didn't do this for business. We did this because of relationship. So we take care of our relationships.
Ngayon, anong nakikita mo ng next generation of Panghilina's?
Ito!
Mukhang,
Diba?
tanong ko
Sila.
siguro,
Hindi, si Solana.
Si Solana! Yun ang iba.
Hindi ako si Solana. Iba yun.
sinong mas gwapo sa inyo?
Si Daddy na. Si Daddy na, bigay na
Ito
natin.
Maricel, daddy na lang. Siyempre ito my wife ako. To ano siya? Dax!
Hindi, pero ang dami kasing tita, si mga kaibigan niya, sinasabi na si Daddy hanggang ngayon gwapo pa rin eh. Parang George Clooney. Ayan, pepper hair. Salt and pepper.
Pero I think siya kasi, di ba naman yung ganda ni Maricel, di ba? So ano lang, kumuha ng kaunti rito, mas lang na perfect.
Pero mas
over time.
mama ko. Oo, mas mama ko.
Mas kamukha niya yung nanay niya, tsaka yung lola niya, di ba?
Your lola na, yung kaklose.
Imelda Avancena.
Ngayon nandito tayo sa SM Pampanga, one of the stops ng Team Panghilinan ni Donnie, dahil dito pala nagsimula yung roots ng kanilang pamilya, no, ng papa ni Anthony Panghilinan. Parang nasa aquarium, oh. Quick break lang ng Pink Gigi. Pero yung mga tao nakatingin na, oh. Amazing. Hello! 15 minutes to eat. Eat and run. Kabalen food. Ayan, ha? Hi! Gigi! Gigi, pre!
Ito po, makita niyo po ang Apat Man Boys.
And then from Clark, Telebasagan, that's where the mall show is. Sayaw ko doon, no?
Half time pa lang to, marami pa silang pupuntahan. By the way, may book nga pala sila. Marriage is a marathon.
Yeah. Diba? Long term yan. Hindi siya sprint. But it's an aerobic.
So to wrap, di ba you want your children to be better than you? Palagi daw ganun ang pangarap ng magulang. Tama ba yun?
That's a lot of pressure. Kasi grabe yung grabe as a coach eh.
I think mali yung better than you.
Anong dapat?
Don't compare. Kailangan best version of himself. The person God meant him or her to be. Yun. Diba? Kaya nga win ka lang eh. Iba, siya yung aeroplano. Diba? Hindi mo yung compare yung sarili mo. He's gonna be another one like me or he's gonna be better than me. No. He is his own person. Our children are their own persons and we're here just to make sure na they become the best that God wanted them to be.
Ako'y iyong kasama. Give it time at babawi. Lumabang nakangiti. Come on.
At yan ang other side ni Anthony and Donnie Pangilinan, father and son. At kagaya ng palagi nating sinasabi, Pilipino tayo, kaya lumalaban tayong nakangiti.
Be happy!
Thank you.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you so
wonderful.
much. Amen.
With me.